It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Thanks to the VR training I did on board the Discovery.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
So this sequence was largely my inspiration for the codec versions of the videos.
Where the gameplay can follow the dialogue.
So we've got two ways we can enter this building. There's one on the top and there's one on the bottom. The bottom it's closer, but it's harder to access because it's right underneath the camera and there's a guard sleeping right in front of it. So to go upstairs, we need to go here. But there's a camera blocking that too.
Can't we just try knocking?
Also, they've got a couple of searchlights sweeping the area, and in the middle, there's an item that's put there as a trap. It's there to bait you. You have to be extremely careful when getting this item. If you don't time it right, then you're going to end up locked in on that side, and there's no way to run backwards or through the gate. You have to get where the lights are facing at that angle. Oh no! So if you get into alert mode, first thing you're going to do is get away from your pursuing enemies, and either incapacitate them, or take them out for a little dance in the spotlight.
Oh.
If you romance them enough, then they'll be swooned and give up all intention of chasing you. And once we go into alert mode, it'll go into evasion mode, and in evasion mode they'll start looking for you, but not for very long. The more well hidden you are, the faster the countdown will go down.
Oh.
And then they forget that anything ever happened.
IQ of 180.
We picked up some chaff grenades from the center of there.
A surveillance camera?
Chaff grenades are used to disable any electronics, such as surveillance cameras. But we don't need them because there's this huge blind spot. In fact, the camera can see so little in front of it, we can just run right past it. The way the stun grenades work in this game is, no matter where you drop them, every guard on the map will fall over, but it will cause an alert. But by the time they wake up, you should be either past them into the next area, or hidden. Now, as customary for the Metal Gear Solid game, we have to find our first weapon in the back of a truck. They have gotten a lot smaller, though.
That was about the size of your, up to your ankle?
Mm-hmm.
No, or knee?
Yeah. So, it's no longer a one-hit kill. It takes 3 handgun shots to kill an enemy. If you shoot them and they don't see you, they treat it like it was a noise. They'll try and follow the noise, because our gun is pretty loud at this point. It also has a pretty good range. You can shoot things that are off-screen. Instead of using all of the bullets in the clip and then reloading manually, if you equip it and unequip it again, it'll be full of bullets up to as many as we've got. And the way chaff grenades work, it shoots out a lot of confetti, and that's
Is that the yellow?
Yeah, it's supposed to interrupt radar and wireless transmissions, but guards don't get affected by it at all. They don't notice it. No,
Oh.
no. They think Liquid's just holding a celebration for them for doing such a good job patrolling.
So, Has there been nobody operating those spotlights this entire time?
Well, they were following Snake when he got caught, but I'm not sure exactly how. They're encased in a glass case, so it might be on the same system the cameras are on, because they follow Snake once he's been caught too.
Can you stun or shaft the...
No.
No.
You can't. No.
Oh, the glass protects him?
No, you can't shoot them out either.
The greatest of guards.
Just gonna sneak. Okay. And that guard landed on the guard below.
He doesn't notice it?
No. No, actually, the other guard was sleeping right underneath that camera.
Oh.
But once we went into alert mode, he never falls back asleep again. He goes on patrol after that.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
No matter how long we wait, the Hind never does come back.
I was actually just gonna ask.
Whenever we call Mei Ling to save in the game, she'll treat us to an ancient Chinese proverb.
Did you call Snake? Snake, remember what the Gaul said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.